And after an unfortunate delay, I've actually recently been promoted, so it was good news. We're back with Vampyr. We've learned that Sean has turned and has eaten a couple people, but in the grand tradition of RPGs, we're going to ignore that and go do side quests for a while. Because we'd advanced the story, and therefore, I can't dash here, we're going to see what people have for sale, if they have any other things, any other quests.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Let's see.
Can you tell me anything about recent events in the hospital? Oh,
see if he knows.
Me. This whole story is such a shame, sir. I have no idea how it happened. What are you talking about? Poor Miss Jones. Her body is missing. Someone stole it.
Yeah, who would want that?
Who could have stolen a corpse?
Probably to
That's
desecrate.
exactly what I asked myself for the whole day. Who could do such a thing? These are terrible and shameful times, Dr. Reed. Miss Jones's body has gone missing. Yes.
Well, it's kind of adhered to the last question.
Morning, and now it's gone. Please show me what you have to sell.
This would, of course, imply that he stole it, but
trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Let's see. I think he just has. Okay, it would be nice if it showed me like how much I have. I think it's just the. No, that's what he has. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton. Okay. It's one of each. That should give me some cures. That's locked. I don't want to kick it down with him right being there. So. Okay, I'm now in a combat area because I could dash. I think I can just cut straight through here and see if the ambulance driver has. No. Oh, he's up front. Took me a moment to realize where I was at. He also sells things, so. I hate that I have to walk so close to them because I usually end up bumping into them. Not that it matters. Yeah.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I have a bonking stick. I like it better. Powder. Yeah. Nothing here that's useful. Actually, see if
Good evening, Milt.
Good
he
evening,
has
Doctor.
any quests.
Still trying to save lives?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Yeah.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently.
He doesn't have an ambulance, so.
What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
And
Go
his
there
safety is
yourself
better.
if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
That is quite a fair point. His safety comes
Since you're
first.
on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Someone killed Miss Jones in her room. And Mr. Hampton's gone missing. Doesn't take a genius to piece it together.
You don't seem shocked by any of this.
Why should I be? Whoever did this must be long gone by now. And besides, he got rid of the old bag.
Yeah.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up.
Fair point, but
She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Doctor. Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
That seems to be it. I think we got some XP
I'd
for
like
it.
to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
That's right. Wait, I already did this. Never mind. So we have a little bit more XP. Not much. What place was the disaster? Pembroke is stable. Whitechapel, I need to try and get a little bit more done here, even though nobody's really sick. I don't even know where this place is. Stable. I could potentially do some stuff at the docks to push it up to healthy. Cold. Anemia. He has 2 bangs on him. Do I have a cure for colds and anemias? One cut is cold. 1 for anemia. Okay, so I can do him. Actually, what are my quests right now? Okay, succeeded. He needs a migraine treatment. He's around here somewhere. Well, that's right, that was the cause of death one. Cause of death. That one is the Sean Hampton quest. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to go with my original thought and go back to Whitechapel and try to fix the place, because it's by far the worst. I don't need to worry about this place too much. So we're likely going to go through a couple of the Pirwins. It does feel at times like certain parts of the game were written out of order, and then these kind of went back and put other things in. Can we go up that way? This might be a mistake. I didn't parry him in time. I swear he's higher level than what I saw it initially at. I got a note. That was quite odd. Starting the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think if I found one, albeit he's a stupid stool but tough. I asked him to provide me, prove me he can get some drugs on the black market and delivered quietly and quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as wet boot boy and he's now getting the bosses to get his orders. Okay, so that was wet boot boy. Oh, I didn't even see you. Sorry. Okay, that'll kill him. No, I did not want to. I got hit. Okay, that doesn't take too much damage to him. I did see he resists it, so. Oh. Don't quite know how that worked, but alright. Okay, the shadow stuff does more damage. Bodies. A few more resources than I wanted to spend, but box pills, more stuff to sell or break down. So those extra couple of levels are coming in handy because it's not as bad fighting those guys, but that's going to change. they start marching through the story, they're going to start going up in level again. So for the time being, I want to polish off a few of these side quests. Odd that this is here and there's nothing I can do in it. That's strange. I think it would unleash like a... Can I get up to there? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's used for like set pieces or like cutscenes, because it's kind of out of the way and there's nothing really there. I see something glimmering over here. Money. I have no idea how much 5 shillings would be at this day and age. Probably not a lot. Maybe it's like $1 or something. Eh. Is there anything up here? Oh, it's just here. Okay. So that's how that works. Bonk, bonk. I hit him. Oh, it's one of the stupid creatures behind me. No, target the low health one, thank you. It also dropped my... No, do not target the one over there. No, one in front. I've complained about the targeting system a lot. I'm going to continue complaining about it. Dude, not the big one. Okay, now that I got you alone, alright. Okay, he seems to be... Alright, there we go. Obnoxious. I didn't realize he was there. Some fights are really obnoxious. Fortunately, that wasn't too bad, but there was stuff in here. I think it restocks after you sleep. Pills, bottle. Okay. Sort of worth coming in here. Dropped one of them around here. I have a feeling this area is going to be a nightmare to go through constantly. Shard, screw. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Be back to Whitechapel and hopefully we get something done out of this area. Is that big vampire? He's not really worth killing. It's not like I get XP out of it. You know what, you... Freewin, that's how you pronounce it, okay. Knocked him out of it. Gotcha, okay. More or less, the priest guys are not bad if you can take them on alone. It's just that when they're backed up with groups, that tends to be a problem. I can go up here. So what's up here?
It's locked, all right.
Okay, kick it. Because, like, this does not look sturdy. I can... it might be paint, but it's probably mold as well. But, like, you can kick that easily, even as a human being. Status serious. Okay, now that we're in a non-combat zone, let's This is Whitechapel? Yeah, Whitechapel. So 1, 2, 3... We got 4 people. I need to find.
Pay me a bottle,
Hello.
Go the rounds.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Wise decision.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then?
I don't know if that actually worked or not. They don't really clear if, like, he has to be invited in.
I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
You could talk to someone at that distance.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Yeah, let's go with
Have
Nurse
you
Crane.
any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't believe in miracles, but it seems the epidemic has been kept at bay for a few days.
Let's see.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should
Who
I?
would be happy living here?
I never wanted to come here in the first place.
It's like, Jonathan, look around.
Father's decision. And look around you.
Thank
Does it
you.
look like a nice place to live?
I agree with him completely.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry,
Yeah.
you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
No, they're typically not going to.
If life here is so terrible for you,
Oh,
why
he's
don't you
kid.
just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear
I
of the
feel
epidemic?
he's not
I'm
talking about the
afraid of
disease.
disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Obviously, they have a great relationship. Hint required, no. Medical checkup.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired.
Nice that he's actually willing to take
I
it.
don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
There we go.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this.
Cheer up, it gets a lot
Thank you
worse.
for your concern, sir.
Especially from this particular time in history. Yeah, it ain't getting better. Okay.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Okay, we've got some XP. We've found a new
Even
person.
my dreams are soaked with glue.
Now I'm going to go loot the place. Clove essence. I need to start making a lot more cures and such. Can I get out from the top? Probably not. Job refusal letter.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, let's see what that item was. Quest items. Job refusal letter. Oh, there it is. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the stockyard. I must thank you for your time spent in our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your little boy, with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections to the ill-famed wet boot boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct with our future employees. We offer my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Ah, he's a former gang member who wants to get out. So obviously denying him employment, gainful employment, is going to be great for his ability to get out from the gangs. He's a...
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Okay, is that Peterson? I think that's him.
You again? What do you want this time?
Personal questions.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Clearly cares for the kid a lot. It's just,
Why
yeah,
do
you
keep on
won't get
working
Russian.
for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Got one more hint.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Okay, he's fine, so I think we're done with hints. Yep.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay. Let's see, I should have run a timer on this. Oh well. So Albert Palmer. He's recovering. That should push me into stable. Got one more person. 1, 2, 3. I still haven't found them. Okay, so 4 people. You I've spoken with. Wait, actually, do you need anything? No. Albert Palmer, who's linked to someone else. I think this goes back out into the combat areas. Merchant. I'll go talk to the merchant. She is this way?
It's locked.
Yeah. Okay. That's the dispensary, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is combat area. Don't want to go here just yet. We picked up some XP, not much. Let's go anywhere important, possibly. I might have to fight people. This is looking like a combat zone. Oh, you're level 12. I'm so sad to inform you you're about to get your ass beat. You're level 8. Oh, you're... I didn't even get a chance to eat you. Oh well. But having those extra levels is nice. Eat. For the wind up, second wind up. Okay. Go. Some more stuff. I need to make a whole bunch of cures because I just go through them so rapidly. Okay. Pills. More things to break down and sell. Case ring. Ooh. So that's that. Combat done. Lead plate. I think I can upgrade my bonking stick now. I might be able to. Okay, we're back out of there. Maybe the south a bit? There's another area. Spoken with her.
When science fails you.
Anybody around here? I can't teleport up. Okay, so this is probably a combat zone. Maybe? No. You look like Albert Palmer.
Are you alright?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Yep.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Yeah, you have a future in a graveyard.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Nurse Crane? Yeah, I heard she's doing alright. Connected and protected.
Let's see.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here.
Uh-huh.
Master was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Yeah, go throw hands against me, see how well that works. Even with Jonathan not being a vampire, I'm pretty sure Jonathan would beat him into paste. Need hints. I think we're done here.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Well, you changed your mind real quick, didn't you?
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Yeah, haha, that was funny. Okay.
Goodbye, young man.
Alright, so we got 160 XP out of that. Not bad. What's our people looking like? Benjamin Palmer. Okay, that's presumably his father. He's got 2 people recovering. That should push me into stable. We've got 3 people to find. These 2 are linked and I don't know where they're at. Is one of them the charlatan lady? And we'll find out. So here are calling for that. You kind of look like the picture.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir.
Yeah, this is going to go real well for her.
And it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
There we go.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I can't believe that people are naive enough to trust her medicine. She's just a shady nurse with good connections.
Yeah, you're one to talk here, Miss Charlatan.
Tell me.
Gonna offer horse paste as well?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the look?
Any kind of
Most
hints
of
I
them
can
are
get?
afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Yeah, afraid and desperate.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I think that's the guy I left to die. Oops. Personal questions, need hints, live in London, we're done here. Let's trade.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Cycled into components. Pass for now. Okay, but
When science fails you.
let's see. She is that person. She is cold. Do I have a cure for cold? I think I used them already. Bronchitis cold. Oh, I do have one for cold.
This year will give you faith again.
I should have checked her initially, but I didn't.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion.
I like the snide. There you go.
There you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
I like it when
Goodbye.
Jonathan's a snide asshole.
Perhaps we'll talk again.
Talk at the inquiry about you conning people out of their money. You are... Do I know you already? Okay. Loading. This is a good sign. Why are you loading?
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
Got a
What
hint.
is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yep, that's World War One. Those are barbaric.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty horrific. Let's see. Life in London. Troubles.
Perhaps you could focus.
I think we'll wrap this up here.
And tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Yeah, he's not having a good day.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Probably
Yeah,
before
I had
the
a
war.
wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Okay, I think we're done with options for here.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I visited her dispensary recently. If I'd heard about it sooner, it would have made life easier.
Okay, I think we're done with questions for him. Yeah. Medical
You don't
checkup.
seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Neuralgia. Okay. I don't have anything for that.
I will see you later.
Okay.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay. So I've gotten a bit more XP off him. I'm gonna call the session now. I should have run a timer, but I didn't. So that's medicine. It's up. Turn around and go this way for the hideout. So we've introduced ourselves to a few more people. That way. Okay, this way. I'm going in the right direction. I really wish there was a mini map here. Get down here. Okay, you're not an actual person, so I can't speak to you. I'm not allowed. We need to restock all of our cures because I just burned through most of them. I'm surprised it took so long to load that. Like, usually everything is instant. The sitting here spinning for a while is just, I'm not going to rest because I don't really need to, and I don't think that's a good idea for a variety of reasons. Okay, I want codeine, potassium, tyrant. Sepsis, can't make any more. I need potassium permagranate, potassium whatever's. Okay. Clay's hatchet. That's right. This has blood absorption also. I might want to try that. I need good handle parts, which I can't find. good handle parts I can't find. Anything else? I don't want to upgrade that. Scythe. If I could get some good handle parts, I think those are going to be story limited and I have to go a certain direction or a certain way. Can I get potassium pomegranate? Okay. I might be able to get enough for one of those neuralgic cures. Not looking like it though. Oh. Okay, so I have just enough to get him a cure, which I'll do next session, so that'll possibly bump me well up into stable here. I'm going to go back on the next session and try to cure these two. I need cold and anemia. Cold, anemia, headache, migraine, headache, 2 headaches, a migraine, cold, anemia, neuralgia. Can't do anything there. Okay. Before I forget, I'm going to do that right now. Anemia, I got 1 anemia. Migraine. Okay, I can't do anything for migraines and headaches yet. I think I'll have to find the recipe for them. But that's as far as I can go. So, I hope everyone's enjoyed this little session. We haven't done much, but we've cured a few people, found some more things. So, until next time, bye.